Hey folks, I just wanted to show you my latest build, the Jltv. It's a military vehicle, and I just want to go over a few details with you guys to what it has as in functions. So what I'm going to just do, go sideways here. So here we have the turret that rotates 360 degrees. And also I have my my gun that goes up and down also. And it has a functioning winch on the front. And all the lights also all light up. I'll just turn this around so you guys can take a quick look. Has tail lights and side lights. And the doors open. Now these I put little rare earth magnets to keep the doors closed. And then you see all my wiring on the inside there. So close that up. And now what we'll do is I'll show you the interior. So what we'll do is we'll just take this apart. This is how everything comes apart. This is for your lighting. Here's all the lighting, wiring and all that. And then we're just going to unplug it. Alrighty, and then I'll unplug the main battery. So where the battery sits on the back. Unfortunately, it has to have a LiPo battery for the thinness so that it won't interfere with the back. So we'll take this apart. Now there's a bunch of wiring for all the lighting and all for the turret. So I'm just going to unplug all this. There we go. And I'll talk a little bit about it. So here, I've got a 60 amp, I believe that's the Dynamite 60 amp speed controller. And it has the Lesu 2-speed transmission. Right here is the shifting servo. All of my lighting. And then also here's a remote switch for my turret to turn it left and right. Alrighty. And then if we turn it upside down, so like that, we got leaf springs, and I have a easy robot steering servo. It has about 400 ounces of torque, and this is where my shifting is. If you take a, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's where it shifts. And then I have my transfer case and leaf springs on the bottom. So we're just going to turn this over again. So what I'll do is I'll show you the underneath of the body. So hopefully, so this is all the wiring. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to get a screwdriver and I'll open this up so you guys can take a look. And alrighty, I'm back because I had to take the bottom out to show you how the turret works. So right here, I know my fingers are in the way, but right there, there's a little motor. And the little motor is you can get these from the robot shop. You can get them in different RPMs. You can get them in 10 RPMs. You can get them in 250 RPMs. So I got the lowest RPM that I could find, which was 26 RPM. And then I used just a spur gear and a little pinion gear to reduce it even further so that it wouldn't rotate too fast. And like I said, they're the greatest things. You can always find these in your winch motors too. In your any winch motor would have something like that. And then also right here, I don't know if you can see that, but those are fiber optic cables that I have ran through, and if you can take a look, you can see the little lights, and they glow because I couldn't find any LEDs that were small enough to do it. So I just used the fiber optic cables, and then I just put a LED at the end. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I just bunched them up, and I put them in a styrene tube. And I painted it black so that it wouldn't come through. And also here, these boards, the running boards, they fold up and out of the way. And then if I want them to come down, just like that. And they're on a chain too. And also here on my turret, on the inside, I've got a nano servo that is operating the motion to go up and down. And I just hooked it up with some very small links, which you can get from Dupro. So before I put everything back together, I'm just going to show you, well, I've already showed you a few, but this is the frame that I cut out of 1/4-inch aluminum, which are templated. The frame was sandblasted, treated with special primer for aluminum, and then top coated with some low gloss black. And it has 60mm shocks, and it has quite a bit of articulation. Okay, so this is how we put everything back together. And then there we go, put this back in, and there you are. One more thing, I don't know if Lucy, do you want to zoom in on some of these little rivets? Now these rivets are all hand put on with these. This is what I bought for the rivets. So what it is that they all come in packages, and then you have to cut them out and pre-glue everything and then stick them on. So they're all done by hand. That was a fun job. But there you go. Now this one is for sale. So if anybody is interested in it, could you just send me a PM or send me a message on YouTube, and then we can discuss the price and I can get back to you and we can go from there. So there you go. And my next build is a 72 Ford with a camper, cab over camper on it. And I'll probably do a video on that one next week. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this video.